January the 1st, and you know what that means. Time for us dads to write them checks for that child support. And if anybody can talk about child support, you're looking at the dude that can talk about it, because I've been doing it ever since the day my daughter was born, which was almost 15 years. I've been writing that check on the 1st. You know, right after Caitlin was born, we went and I had turned in all my paperwork, and the judge said, "Sir, you pay this." And I said, "Yes, sir, I'll pay it." And I don't need no pats on the back, no high fives, no fist bumps for paying child support. My ex will verify this. I ain't never missed a day, and I ain't never been late in the 14 and a half years that my daughter has been living. Believe it or not, I take pride in the fact that I pay my child support. And now you want to talk about getting into an argument. You got guys, and I talk to them all the time, that say, "Hey, you know what? I ain't paying my child support. That money don't go to my kid. She takes that money and she does this and she does that, and I guarantee you that money ain't going to my kid, and if I don't pay it, then she don't let me see my baby." And now you want to talk about controversial. Here is my thought process on that. And of course, it also works on the other side of the fence too. From the mother side of the fence, I've heard moms go, "You don't pay the child support, you don't see the kids." And I'm going to tell you right now, I think any woman that will not allow her kids to be seen by their father because they don't pay child support is a criminal. Just like I think a dad that don't pay his child support is a full-blown criminal. And the reason I say that is, first of all, that's two separate entities. If you don't pay your child support, then what the mother should do is take your butt to court, let the judge know, hey, he ain't paying, and let the judge do what he's supposed to do to you to make you pay your child support. But I honestly don't think that children are a pawn that you can say, "Pay me," and you can see your kid. No, we don't pay. That ain't what we paying for. We paying you to help raise that kid, not to see that kid. So don't be sitting there, holding our children hostage because we may not can pay, or some may not can pay. By the grace of God, I've been fortunate enough that I've always been able to pay. And yeah, man, I'd like to have some of that money back, and it's irrelevant what I pay. But you know what? I pay it because I'm supposed to pay it, and it's my fatherly duty to pay it. And man, I got guys tell me all the time, ain't no way all that money's going towards that kid. She's going to take it and do this. She spends it on clothes and this and that and other. Well, here's my thought process on that. Here's the deal. I go to church on Sunday. I put money in the offering plate. I do it for the right reason. Do I know if all that money's going straight up to the good Lord? Nope. I ain't got no idea where it's going. But I do know that when I walk out of that service, I did my part. After that, after I lay it in that plate, my hands are clean. I did what I'm supposed to do. That's on somebody else that has to deal with it if they're spending that money inappropriately. That's up to them. Just like a mother has to deal with it if she's spending that money inappropriately. Just like a dad that would rather go to Jamaica with his girlfriend and skip out on his child support, you're going to have to suffer for that. But I ain't picking on the guys and I ain't picking on the girls. I'm just saying it's a fatherly duty. If you are in a divorce situation, your kids, and you're supposed to pay child support, pay your child support. The other side of that is, I don't think any dad should have to pay money to see his kid. You know what? We just as responsible, but don't dangle that child for money. You know what? So let's say if I pay $20 this week, I get to see her or see him 20 minutes, and that's what I'm supposed to pay. But what if I pay $50 this month? Can I see it 50? Oh, no. You only get it Friday through Sunday. That's the way the court works. Well, that's a bunch of bull. You know what? If the judge says pay $100, pay $100. If the judge says, you know what, you get the child this amount, then the mother better let you have that child, whether you pay it or not. And if, like I said, two separate entities. You don't dangle the child, go pay me, you can see her, you don't pay me, you don't. What a awful thing to do to a kid, to the other parent going, your daddy didn't pay this month, so you ain't seeing daddy. That kid will grow up and hate you. I'm just going to tell you, I guarantee you, don't do it, because I've seen it happen. I pay a lot of child support. Every month I write that check, it makes me feel a little bit proud, because you know what? I'm doing the right thing. And all I can do is just trust in God that Caitlin's mom does the right thing, and I think that she does. And that's the only way you can look at it. Otherwise, you will drive yourself insane. Dads, if you got a problem with the way the mother's doing the kid, take it up with the judge. Call the judge. Try to talk peacefully peacefully. I know money is a touchy subject. I'm going to tell you right now, money is absolutely the root of all evil. I get it. I know. Had it, loved it, lost it, hated it, vice versa. But never should money play a part whether the kid gets to see one or the other parent or not. I've had friends this week talk to me about child support. I hate like hell writing that check. I know that money ain't going to my kid. Well, all you can do, like I said, I put money in the offering plate on Sunday. Where it goes after that, I don't know. But I know at the end of the day, I did my part. Do yours. Do it with good faith and just pray that it's doing that money is doing the right thing. But any man that don't pay his child support, I think is a criminal, and any woman that keeps her kid from seeing a daddy because he don't pay his child support, I think is just as much criminal. Again, two separate entities. Take it up with a judge, but don't keep the kid from seeing the other parent just because there's money involved. That's just my opinion. Y'all have a great day, and my blood pressure's high. Happy New Year.